Yeah, my name's Chris Morales. I'm 29 years old. I'm originally from Wisconsin. I moved out to California 5 years ago to pursue entrepreneurship. So I decided to go the untraditional route, not chasing the 9 to 5 or going to college or anything like that. They didn't have anything that I wanted. You'd sit in classes, professors, things like that were in business that talked to you about building businesses, but they didn't have anything. They've never built a business themselves. So I decided to go untraditional, invest into myself, invest into new information that was going to be able to, help me change my situation, get me to where I wanted to go, pursue entrepreneurship, and make a lot more money than you would at a 9 to 5. Was I nervous investing into myself? I was definitely nervous. It was scary. I didn't have anything. I was homeless for about 5 years. I was living out of my car from the age of 19 to 24. So taking that leap of faith on money that I didn't even have, I had to leverage the savings that I had. I had to leverage credit to be able to invest into myself. Definitely terrifying. But it's kind of like when you go skydiving, you're terrified to do it. But once you actually jump off the plane and the instructor has your back, they're going to pull the string and everything. It's pure bliss from there. You enjoy the ride and the journey there as well. I've been closing deals for 5 years. Got into sales when I was 15 years old, but in the high ticket space, I've been in the space for 5 years now. My biggest month is probably the one that I'm currently in because it's all profit. So this month I've done over 70,000. The month is still not done. So I'm hoping to clock in anywhere from 80, 90, $100,000 this month. Again, that's all money in my pocket. I'm not paying anybody or anything like that. It's all profit for me. What am I going to do with the money? Oh man, I don't know. I'm looking to be a little bit smarter with my money. I've definitely learned from my mistakes. I've gotten nice cars before, the Ferraris, the Lambos, all that, and nice dinners, the nice clothes. And now I'm looking to be a little bit more frugal. Invest my money into whether it's real estate, stocks, just things that I can actually have and attain as assets. It's definitely not easy making $70K a month, but it wasn't difficult. It's not rocket science. It's one of those things where, if you have all the information in front of you, you have somebody guiding you in step-by-step process or plan. You just have to follow the blueprint just like you would in anything else. You do a normal job. Someone's going to teach you what to do. They're going to show you the procedures that you need to follow. You do the same exact thing, but for yourself in a job like this, your income is uncapped, right? The sky's the limit. I think the hardest part about closing deals is the communication, understanding the communication with individuals, like understanding that every person has a different problem and you got to be able to adapt. So I think adaptability is probably one of the most difficult things for people. They make it harder than it is versus just having a normal conversation the way you would with someone at a bar or someone you meet at the gym, something like that. So I think understanding that, you take a step back from thinking that it's sales and just having a normal conversation with people. What is next for Chris? Oh man, I want to be doing multiple 6 figures a month. I want to grow with Albert, with Casey, everybody on the Driven team. Attain equity in the business. Just be a part of something way bigger than what my name can do. Partner with these individuals so that I can reach bigger audiences, bigger reach, and help more people. For someone who's skeptical and they don't really know what they want to do, what I would tell you is two things. Either A, you're one decision away from a completely different life. B is something that my principal used to tell me in high school, which is if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. So take a leap of faith in yourself, trust yourself. No, you don't have to trust the people around you or anything like that. You have to believe in you. Don't allow somebody else to believe in you more than you believe in you, and take the information that is given to you and actually implement it. Information never goes missing. It's the implementation that goes missing. So as long as you're implementing the right information in the right vehicle, sky's the limit. I think the biggest takeaways for mentorship is just like you're learning from people who have already done it. It's all tried and true. There's 3 different types of mentors. There's the theory-based mentors, there's witness-based mentors, and there's application-based mentors. But there's also one that's called the trifecta, which has all 3. If you're if you're chasing mentors who have all 3, they have the trifecta, they've seen it done, they've read about it, and they've actually done it. Those are very powerful people to be around, and they can get you to where you want to go a lot faster. So anybody watching this video, I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking about pulling the trigger, do it. You will not regret it. Information is the one thing that they can never take away from you. So even though you've purchased a course or a program before, and maybe you've seen success from it, maybe you haven't, it's all been a learning experience. They cannot take the information that you've already learned. It's your own intellectual property. So I'd pull the trigger. You always have something to learn from something that you've done. and you're just, like I said, you're one decision away from a completely different life. That first course you bought, that first program you bought, it might not have been the one out, the ticket out, but this one could potentially be that. You'll never know if you stop. So if you made a committed decision to get into sales or get into entrepreneurship or something like that, finish that committed decision. Actually implement everything that you want to be doing, live that lifestyle, embody the person that you want to become today. Don't wait until you've attained XYZ. You need to become that person today. Pull the trigger and just do it.